Millions of turkeys are killed every year, so let's go interview one and see what they think about Thanksgiving. Oh, there's one over here.
Oh no, don't shoot me, you hear what girl was saying?
No, I actually just wanted to interview you. Come on. So, what do you think about Thanksgiving?
Oh, I hate it. My father lost his life in the Great Turkey War of 1902. And my brother, he was famous. He died on the first ever Thanksgiving.
That's kind of cool. So, what do you think about humans?
Oh, I love the vegetarians and vegans, but I hate anyone who eats meat. Do you eat meat?
Yes, I eat meat, which includes turkey.
Oh no, I'm done with this!
Howdy y'all, I'm Izzy Hook.
And I'm Rylan Strasser, and this is the best Thanksgiving showdown in these here parts.
You're gonna die, turkey.
Nah, I'm good.
Excuse me, did you just backtalk?
Yes, I did.
No, you're really gonna die, turkey.
She a runner, she a track star.
Good job! Well, that was weird.
Oh well.
I'm Izzy Hook.
And I'm Rylan Strasser.
And this is ZBN.
Hi, my name is Grant, and I'll be talking to you about the 3 football games on Thanksgiving. These football games are on Thanksgiving because the concept of American football games being played on Thanksgiving dates back to 1876, shortly after the game had been invented, as it was a day that most people had off from work. And that year, the college football teams Yale and Princeton began an annual tradition of playing each other on Thanksgiving Day. The first game of football is the 0-9 Detroit Lions versus the 3-6 Chicago Bears. It will be held at 12:30 p.m. The team that I think will win is the Chicago Bears. Sorry, Mr. Roberts. The second game of football will be 5-4 Las Vegas Raiders versus 7-2 Dallas Cowboys. That will be held at 4:30 p.m. The team I think will win this game is Las Vegas Raiders. The last game on Thanksgiving will be the 6-3 Buffalo Bills versus the 5-4 New Orleans Saints. This will be held at 8:20 p.m. The team I think will win this game is Buffalo Bills. And that is it for the 3 football games on Thanksgiving. Signing out, Grant.
I'm not really good at that, going to the bathroom. I'm just gonna fix my time machine. But to do that, I have to find the problem with it. Oh, I see the problem. Oh, okay, just continue. I'll just cut this.
If you speak up, you're looking off camera.
Okay, I'm not really going to the bathroom. I'm gonna fix my time machine. But to do that, I have to find the problem. Oh, I see the problem. It's out of power. I just need to find a way to hit it with the lightning. Well, lucky for me, there seems to be a storm coming. I just need to get it hit by a lightning bolt. Oh, I can just put this here. Lightning rod on it. Should work. Zap. It works. Wait, what period is this? Alright.
Hey, I'm Evan, and today we will be talking to some teachers about Thanksgiving. Teachers include Mrs. Warland, Mrs. Wilson. Well, let's do it. What is a memory you have about Thanksgiving?
Okay, for my family, Thanksgiving is a whole weekend of activities. And one memory I have of Thanksgiving really is a Black Friday memory. And that was when my youngest daughter was just little. And that's when Tickle Me Elmo was the big toy. And everybody wanted a Tickle Me Elmo. And so my older daughters and I lined up at 3:30 probably, I'm guessing, on Black Friday morning at Target and to get a Tickle Me Elmo for baby Kate. So we waited in line, froze our butts off, and we finally got in Target, but we had a strategy. So my 3 daughters, as soon as we got in the store, they all 3 went different directions. so that they could get to the toy department to get me Tickle Me Elmo. We ended up with 2 Tickle Me Elmos, and as we were getting ready to head toward the cash register, there was a grandma there, and you could tell she was really disappointed, and she was telling somebody else that the Tickle Me Elmos were gone. And she was so disappointed because that's all her granddaughter wanted. And my daughters looked at me and they said, we have 2, we really only need 1. Let's give her 1. So my 2 middle daughters gave the lady the Tickle Me Elmo. And I mean, that might not sound like a big deal, but they were at an age where it made me so proud of them for having a kind heart and giving the lady her the extra Tickle Me Elmo we had. She was just thrilled and so grateful. And that's one of my fun memories of part of our Thanksgiving weekend.
My first memory, this isn't a happy memory, but this is the first one that comes to mind, is when I was in high school on Thanksgiving. I remember getting really, really sick on Thanksgiving Day, and my throat hurt really bad, and I just napped the whole day, and then I missed school for like 3 days. So that's my first memory that comes to mind. Not the most happy, but when I think of Thanksgiving, I think of that.
What is a tradition you have for Thanksgiving?
Okay, our tradition is we go to my sister's house because she has the biggest house. But one of the fun things I like to see my kids do is they're all grown now. They get that Indianapolis Star, that Kokomo Tribune, and they spread out those sale flyers all over Teresa's living room floor, picking out the things that they want for Christmas. They've done that really since they were little, and so that's one of our traditions is the newspaper. And then the most special part about Thanksgiving weekend, however, is we cut a fresh tree.
A tradition that we have every Thanksgiving, me and all my cousins, even though we're all grown up now, we've always had the adult table where our aunts and uncles and parents and grandparents sit, and then the kids table. So even though we all have like our own families, we're all adults, we still sit at the kids table, and I love it so much. It's super fun.
What is one thing you are thankful for and why?
The thing I'm most thankful for is my family, and thank God we all have good health, and I have the most wonderful, beautiful grandchildren I could ever ask for, and I am so proud of all of my daughters and their success in life.
I'm really thankful for my dogs, not just one, even though I like Scooter more, don't tell Rocky, but I'm really thankful for my dogs because they're so stinking cute. So when I have a bad day, I can just go home and cuddle with them, and then they sleep with me too, so I like that. They're my buds.
What is your favorite food for Thanksgiving?
My favorite food for Thanksgiving is chicken and noodles.
My favorite food for Thanksgiving, I don't know what it's actually called, but I call it corn squash, but I don't think that's what it's called. But it's like mushed up corn, and for some reason that slaps, and I am obsessed with it.
Do you watch the Macy's Day Parade on Thanksgiving?
Some. I don't sit and watch the whole thing, but I watch big bits and pieces of it. When I was a kid, of course, I watched the whole thing, but now I just watch bits and pieces of it.
I do watch the Macy's Parade. I love it. My favorite float is the big Pikachu, because he just like... and he just does that for miles, and it cracks me up every time. I also like when the celebrities come through. Was a big fan of when Hannah Montana was still around, when she had her little debut, but now I don't know most of the celebrities, but it's fine. I still get excited.
Where do you go on Thanksgiving?
Yeah, we go to my sister Teresa's house because she has the biggest house.
Where do you go on Thanksgiving?
On Thanksgiving, since I'm married to Mr. Wilson now, we have to split up the holidays. So this Thanksgiving, we're going to my family's house, and we go to my grandparents' house.
Well, that went well. Thanks to all the teachers that let me interview them and let me know about those fun, quirky stories we heard. This is Evan Coughing, ZBN, signing out.
Hi, I'm Lexi Hawes, and I'll be talking to a few teachers, including Miss Werlin, Mr. Basham, Miss Wilson, and lastly, Miss Overmeyer. on how they celebrate Thanksgiving. Now on to the teachers.
How do I celebrate Thanksgiving? Well, I sleep in that day because there's no school. Then I watch some parade that's on TV, and then I try to snack before everyone gets there and eats. And then I get in trouble for doing that because everyone eats all the food. And then I eat, and I eat, and I eat, and I eat. And then maybe I'll take a nap during the football game, and then I'll go back to eating leftovers.
My family and I celebrate Thanksgiving in a traditional way. We all go to my sister's house because she has the biggest house, and there's about 28 of us who get together to thank the Lord for all of our blessings. And we have the traditional turkey, and everybody brings their favorite dish, and I bring sweet potato pie, and my daughter brings green bean casserole, and we eat pie, and we overeat. And then we spread the sale flyers out all over the living room floor and decide what we're going to do for Black Friday shopping. And then, of course, we cut our tree. That's the biggest tradition for Thanksgiving for us, is we cut our fresh tree. We used to go to Snipes here in Rochester to cut our tree. We did that for more than 20 years. And when the Snipes family retired, we had to find a new tree farm. And so we now go to Hensler's, that's north of Plymouth, I believe. And we've gone there for about 3 years now, and we really enjoy it. But Thanksgiving is a very special time for me and my family, and I wish blessings to all of you.
How do I celebrate Thanksgiving? I wake up, and we always do a turkey trot, me and my dad and Mr. Wilson. I'm making Mr. Wilson do it this year. So we go and run a 5K, and then we go to my grandparents' house, and I smash some food. We're talking mashed potatoes, turkey, gravy, bread, this corn stuff, I don't know what it's called, mac and cheese, whatever else they have, and then I promptly leave. I exit the premises because then we have to do dishes, and I don't like doing that. So then I leave, but then usually I come back and no one's done them, and then my mom says, you need to do the dishes, and so then I do them because I love my grandma, and then I do the dishes. None of my cousins help, so then I kind of start beef with them. It's mostly my cousin Kenton, and then I kind of start a fight with them, and then I go take a nap. I wake up from the nap, and then I eat more food. Not a big dessert guy on Thanksgiving, so I just eat more of the regular food, heat it up in the microwave, take another nap, and then I bounce. I dip. Obviously say thank you to Grandma and Grandpa, but then I'm outie.
I celebrate Thanksgiving with family members, friends that may not have places to go to, and we've had them over for Thanksgiving before. It's traditional, so you have your turkey or the ham and all the different sides and stuff like that.
Thank you, teachers, for letting me ask you a few questions. This is Lexi Hollis signing off.
Hi, I'm William Spence, and I will be talking about the best foods to get on Thanksgiving. First, we have the most popular, turkey. Almost everyone eats turkey as their main dish, along with a bunch of other sides. Next is mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes are usually served with gravy, which makes them better, but they're also pretty good by themselves. Next, we have stuffing. Some people make it from scratch, but others make it from a box. Either way, it's still a top Thanksgiving dish. Next, we have cranberry sauce. Some people could disagree, but it's still a Thanksgiving classic, and that's why it's on this list. Another food is macaroni and cheese. Everyone loves mac and cheese, no matter if it's from a box or if it's from scratch. It's probably a top snack in the country. Next, we have baked beans. Some people put extra snacks on it like bacon or ham, but it's pretty good by itself, and that's why it's on this list. Last but not least, we have pumpkin pie. This is one of the original foods from the first Thanksgiving and the most popular dessert. That's the best food to eat on Thanksgiving. I'm William Spence.
Hello, I'm Tanner.
And I'm Kimmin.
And today we'll be talking about the upcoming Macy's Day Parade.
Our first topic is how it started.
The Macy's Day Parade started in 1924 when some of the employees at Macy's began mini marches.
They were just the oddest costumes accompanied by numerous floats.
Some of the most popular floats are Snoopy, Tom Turkey,
Rexy in the City, The Bird Changer,
Toy House and Marvelous Milestones, Deck the Halls,
Everyone's Favorite Bake Shop,
Rocking Flamingo,
and Santa's Sleigh.
The Macy's Day Parade will be on November 25th this year.
That's all we have to say about the Macy's Day Parade.
I'm Tanner.
And I'm Kaylin.
Signing off. Hi, I'm Rylan Strasser, and I'm going to be talking to you about the etiquette dinner.
Yeah.
An etiquette dinner is where everyone dresses up and practices their etiquette.
Students and staff will be asked to dress up for this event. Dress pants, dress shirts, dresses, skirts, etc. We prefer no jeans or shorts. If students needed help with dress clothes, they can ask the office and we will let you know.
The etiquette dinner will be held December 20th during school hours. 8th grade NJHS students will serve the 7th grade dinner. 7th grade student council and teacher nominated leaders will serve the 6th grade dinner. 6th and 7th grade student council and teacher nominated leaders will serve the 5th grade dinner. And 6th and 7th grade student council and teacher nominated leaders will serve the 8th grade dessert. As far as food, students will be able to have a seconds on all food except dessert. It will be served family style like at a restaurant. Students are asked to use manners when eating. They will be serving a first course meal of house salad, main course meal including turkey, ham, mashed potatoes, gravy, and green beans, and dinner roll. Dessert will be a large, delicious chocolate chip cookie, and they will also have punch and water.
RMS will be inviting members of the Rochester community to join us, as well as teachers, administrators, school board members, and other staff. Students will be assigned a table. They will post those assignments when we are closer to the event. Each table will have at least one adult.
This is a fantastic event that we weren't able to have the past couple of years due to COVID, so we are very excited to bring it back this year and are looking forward to seeing everyone on December 20th. I'm Rylan Strasser.
And I'm Izzy Hook.
And this is all the latest information we have on the etiquette dinner.
Thank you, Mrs. Pio. Thank you for being such a great teacher. I am thankful that you help me when I don't understand something. You're my favorite teacher because you're so kind to everybody and let me and my friends work together. I also admire the fact that you give us fun days such as PBIS and Trash Ball days. Again, thank you for being such an amazing teacher. I appreciate you a lot. From Bria Rensberger.
Dear Mr. Roberts, thank you for teaching me wrestling moves. I really appreciate the things you taught me in PE. Something else is that on Friday in ZBN, when you let us play dodgeball. You're my favorite teacher because you teach me how to do a lot of things, including sports. Thank you for not making your class super hard. Your student, Grant Holloway.
Dear Mr. Basham, thank you for everything you do. Mr. Basham is an outstanding teacher. Aww. Mr. Basham is always willing to help people when they are down or when they need to have a talk. Basham will always cheer you up. He is super talented and super sweet. Don't forget that. Mr. Basham is an outgoing person and he is one of the best teachers ever. Mr. Basham is outgoing, smart, intelligent, sweet, and funny. I am thankful for everything you do, and I just want you to know that you are appreciated. I also want to thank you for always talking me through all of my struggles and problems. Some things I love about Mr. Basham is his funniness, his trust he has for me, and everything else. Basham works very hard to get the best of the best out of the students. Basham is such a great help. Thank you for what you do. Aw, your student, Gabby.
Mr. Wilson, thank you for all that you do for the school and the students that you help. Some things that Mr. Wilson had done we appreciate him for, how much he helps you when you don't know what to do. He also talks to you when you need someone to talk to and is very funny. Some of my favorite things about Mr. Wilson is that he lets us go and trust us with our segments. He also cheers you up when you are upset or down on yourself. Mr. Wilson is a sweet and generous person. He always is there for people and is willing to help. Mr. Wilson is funny, outgoing, smart, and intelligent. I know. You also don't have to be scared around him. He can take a joke and jokes back with you. Some other favorite things about Mr. Wilson is that he takes us to the gym to play dodgeball, and he is very, very competitive. Mr. Wilson is a very creative person, always with new ideas. He works very hard with his classes and the stuff to make the best out of everything. He can motivate people so they can get their stuff done. This is all I want to thank Mr. Wilson for. Your favorite student, Savannah.
Dear Ms. Bernades, thank you for being such a great teacher. I'm thankful that you teach me about social studies and how the world is. You are my favorite teacher because you are funny and you make things fun for class. I appreciate all the stuff you have done for me, and this letter is to show my thanks for you. Also, thank you for not making us do hard work or making us do big assignments. Sounds like we're going to have a big assignment and some hard work. because of Tanner Hamilton.
Welcome to the Thanksgiving game show. Come meet our contestants.
How do you cook a turkey?
Well, so you can put stuff on it, like you can butter it, and then you put it in the oven, and then you cook it.
Can I add on that? Okay, you put it in a turkey fryer. Correct. Thanksgiving a family holiday, and why? Oh, she wasn't finished with the question.
It is a family holiday because you gather around with your family members and eat dinner together.
Correct. Why do we celebrate Thanksgiving?
We celebrate Thanksgiving so that we can gather around with people we are thankful for, and we can have a celebration we can have a celebration just like the Pilgrims did with the Native Americans.
So this last question is worth 1,000 points. What year was the first Thanksgiving?
1621.
Correct.
Thanksgiving is a special time of the year, and I hope you take into consideration of this fun game to play with friends and family. I'm grateful for Riley, Grant, Vivian, and Tanner for helping me with my game show. Good job, Riley and Grant, for winning the last points. Nicole, signing off.
Hi, I'm Kaylee, and today for my segment, I'll be showing you things not to do on Thanksgiving.
Guys, food will be ready at 4.
5 hours later.
Oh, I'm so hungry.
It's done.
Guys, get off your phone! Oh. Elbows! Guys, I think Charlie D'Amelio should be the next president.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
What do you say? It's literally
No.
You guys are both wrong. It's literally Dixie D'Amelio.
No,
She's
it's
so
not.
much better.
Guys, I think it's all Kanye.
Yeah.
Disgusting!
What? Jingle bells, happy holidays, everyone. I'm just so excited for Christmas. Get out.
Shut up.
Just
Go.
get out.
Just go.
Get out. Oh my God.
That's all for today with things not to do on Thanksgiving. I'm Kaylee, and this is ZBN. Hi, I'm Riley, and today we are going to be trying Google Translate Makes My Thanksgiving Desserts. If you don't know what that is, it basically means where I take a recipe from a random food and throw it into a different language and then back into English and then into a bunch of other languages. Finally, I try and make it. I will be making pumpkin pie and apple fritters. We also have 2 guests that will be trying these foods at the end. Well, let's go to the kitchen.
Miss Karen and her husband ordered an apple fritter. Karen better like this fritter thing, or step 1, cut the fresh shoe. She's definitely gonna like this. Which side do you want, Camden? Top. This side? Okay. How much do I cut it? Oh, step 2, cut it about 8 inches. Where's 8 inches? I'm just gonna say like right here. Here, let me help you.
I'll take the bottom half of this.
There you go.
Gee, thanks.
Step 2.
I admit I wanted the bottom half.
in the food. I'd rather have the heel of your foot than the toes of your foot. That'd be disgusting.
We just threw in the trash. Step 3. Now take a cup and add flour, bread crumbs, sugar, salt, and spicy cinnamon. Okay, we don't have salt and we don't have spicy cinnamon, but we've got spicy salt that looks like cinnamon. Chili powder. This looks pretty good. Step 4, mix everything, meanly mix. And then add butter. I'm gonna add butter and then I'm a meanly mix because like. It's fine. Co-host, trash.
Yes, ma'am.
I love this. Okay, we're taking a break from meanly mixing because it's not doing that good. So we're gonna add a cup of water. Step 5, dig a hole in the middle and then the milk, eggs, and applesauce. We don't have applesauce. Okay, dig a hole. Step 6. Now mix the mixture until mixed mixedly. When do I know it's mixed mixedly? I'll just guesstimate. Step 7. Pour ½ an inch of oil in a deep pan and inhale.
Here you go, Mr. Karen. Here you go, Mr. Chad.
This looks so good.
Looks questionable.
I think it's very excellent. Very good. Are you gonna have any cake?
I don't like the flavor.
Why don't you like the flavor? Okay, see you. Not the muscle nut.
Well, that's it for Google Translate, folks. I really hope Karen isn't poisoned. I really appreciate Tanner Crown, Camden Furnival, and Mrs. Whirlin for helping me with my segment today. Thanks for tuning in. This is ZBN.